Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back or welcome for the first time. If it is, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date. Just before the video begins, guys, I'd like to announce that I will soon be launching my personal merchandise line, but not to waste any time, we'll do that after the end and get straight into the video. First tip is to keep them in the correct temperature. Most queens will live perfectly fine if you keep their test tube at around 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees. If you keep the temperatures are above or under those, then it is likely that your queen won't make it and will cause you more trouble to care for her. For example, if you make it too cold, the queen will stop laying eggs and her body will slow down due to the reaction they have from the cold. And she may even start hibernating if she feels like it. And if it's too hot, it's going to cause the queen to feel uncomfortable and stress. And well, it's like humans, if we'll die if it's too hot, and if it's too cold, we'll just slow down like our metabolism. So before you start burning your queen, search about those species and how to care for them. If you can't identify them, then check out our Discord link down in the description. We're a team of full ant keepers and we can help you identify your queen ant. My second tip is to feed her moderately and the right type of food. You should only need to start feeding them at around the 5 worker mark with drops of honey. But if she's semi-claustral, then feed her crickets bit by bit or any feeder insects. The third tip is sanitization. This is one of the things that I hate most about ants, how sanitized everything needs to be. But it's part of ant keeping, so you're gonna have to deal with it anyway. Before you do anything that your ants will be touching, wash it, such as use the tweezers. Try to wash those as frequently as possible. And also for food. To prevent any harm for small colonies, you should freeze or boil the feeder insects to avoid bacteria, and also will stop the insect to stop spazzing, which would be dangerous for the brood. And now the fourth tip is to not stress her. All the other ones lead up to not stressing her. Stress is ultimately one of the main causes of the death of queens. By doing all the other tips, you're already preventing stress, but you could also do more, such as leave her in the dark, check up on her less often. And tip number 5 is the classic, don't give up. Might sound cliche, but I know of a lot of friends that have stopped ant keeping because we had so many queens die on us. And anyways, only 15% of the queens make it through the founding stages, so don't worry if one of them dies on you. I had a really rough time starting out ant keeping. I maybe caught like 50 queens at least, but all of them have died. Right now I have 2 queens living, an Odontomachus and a Panera ant, I can't remember the name. So that's just an example that not all ants make it. Well, that's it guys, 5 tips on how to not let your queen ant die, as all mine did. I barely asked you guys to turn on post notifications, but just saying you should. And subscribe, it means a lot to me guys, and if you did enjoy, then make the thumb blue. Alright guys, I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Peace.